arrived in Kenya and we're off on safari today. We're heading to Tsavo West National Park and we thought we'd try a new experience and head on the train this time. Anne is finally asleep right now and we can enjoy the rest of the train journey. We left the Nairobi terminus and now we are heading to the Mtoto Ende station where we will get picked up by the launch to head to Tsavo. This is about 3.5 hours from here. We've just gone over the Nairobi National Park and we actually saw some giraffes and impalas, which was pretty cool. As you can see, the pretty beautiful view from the train here. The train actually goes from Nairobi to Mombasa, which takes about 5.5 to 6 hours. It's actually quite affordable and a good way to see the country too. That for economy class you can actually get tickets for about 700 shillings, which is about $7 US. And we actually got first class tickets, which is about 2,200 shillings, which is about $22 US, which is not too bad to enjoy these views. And as you go through the Tsavo National Park, you can actually see some good game and some elephants. So hopefully we'll see some on the way down. If you get a first class ticket, apart from getting priority boarding, you also get access to the dining area, which if you just turn around, there's a bit of a restaurant here with some separate seating. We've just arrived at the Mtoto Ende train station and now we're going to wait for our pickup to the lodge. We have just entered the Tsavo West National Park and we're heading now to the Safari Lodge, which is about a 40-minute drive into the park. We will be staying at the Safari Kilaguni Lodge for 2 nights. How I have missed this red dust. Reminds me of my childhood. We're at the Serena Kilaguni Safari Lodge, which was about a 40-45 minute drive from the train station in Tsavo West National Park. Let's go check out our room. We asked for a room with a view, so let's see what that means. Now that is what I call a view. We've got a couple water holes here just outside the lodge and I can see a couple zebras around there. Let's check out the rest of the room. Got a bit of a lounge here. Aiden's already made himself comfortable. If we just go around here, nice. And just back around the corner. Adila, what do you think about this view?
It's amazing. Couldn't get anything better than this.
Aiden, and what do you think? We're just heading down to the Mzima Springs, which sounds like it would be really nice for a swim and quite refreshing if it wasn't for this. And this is really bringing back memories. Last I was here in Mzima Springs was over 20 years ago. Take a look at this camouflage. There is a crocodile somewhere in this frame right now. This has got to be the laziest crocodile I've ever seen in my life. Just laying there at the bottom of the stream with its mouth open, hoping for a fish to fall right in it. finished our dinner in the dining hall. There have been a few friends who've come to join us here at the water hole. It's a bit hard to see right now, but there's a pretty massive elephant down there, right by that tree, and there's a hippo who's come to join it as well, and the elephant is not too happy about that. Well guys, this has been one exhausting but amazing day. We have just come back to the room after having quite the extraordinary dinner and a show. During the 2.5 hours we're in the dining area, we saw quite a number of animals come to the water hole, and this includes hyenas, jackals, the elephant, a few hippos, and what else did we see? Anything else? And a heap of buffaloes that came around. We've come back to our room now as Aiden is having a bit of a snooze in there, so we're sitting out in the balcony. I thought I'd get some work done for some job applications while we keep an eye out for any more animals. Adila is supposed to be my watchman out here, but she's busy on her phone, so hopefully we don't miss anything. But interestingly, this hotel actually has a pretty cool service. This lodge has a pretty cool service where if they spot a lion, leopard, cheetah, or rhino overnight, they'll actually give you a phone call if you'd like that. So we signed up for that, and we'll have to take the beating of Aiden waking up with that too, but hopefully he'll enjoy it. But that's good night for now, and we'll be up at 6 a.m. for our next game drive. Good morning everyone. We have just had a really good sleep. Unfortunately, no calls though for any sightings at the waterhole, but we're up now at 6 a.m. for another game drive, and we just had to wake Aiden up. Thought he'd be a bit cranky, but he's actually quite excited, so let's go. Before we head out, a bit more information about Tsavo West National Park. So Tsavo West is actually located in the southeast of Kenya, just along the highway that goes between Nairobi and Mombasa, which also splits between Tsavo West and Tsavo East National Park. Now, this national park is one of the largest in the country, almost 9,060 square kilometers, which is massive, and the landscape is absolutely stunning. However, it is quite thick bush and shrubbery around this park, which makes it very hard to find animals, specifically lions and leopards. But let's see how we go this morning. Morning of the Tsavo West National Park. You can see the sunrise right about there, and it's a crisp, clear day, which if you look in this direction, you can see Mount Kilimanjaro right there in the background with its snow-capped peak. Kilimanjaro being the tallest mountain in Africa at about 5,900 meters of altitude. Aiden is absolutely knackered after that game drive. Where's the elephant? Where's the elephant? Mama. That's right. There it is. show with various creatures from the African animal kingdom visiting the water hole right in front of the dining hall. I would take this any day over watching Netflix or a movie with my dinner. But anyways, I think that's enough for today, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is our final morning here in Tsavo National Park, and I'm already feeling quite sad to leave, especially leaving this view behind. We left in such a rush yesterday morning for our game drive that I actually didn't notice we have a view of Mount Kilimanjaro right there, right from our room. A lot harder to see through the haze of the sun in the daytime, but on a crisp morning like this, it is crystal clear back there. Maybe a bit hard to see through this camera, but you can even see the snow at the top right now. We're all ready to leave now. It's about 9:30 in the morning, just about to check out, enjoying this view one last time. And there's a whole bunch of zebras just coming around right now. And now that I actually look at this view, you actually still can see Mount Kilimanjaro in the background. So I think we've just been a bit hyper-focused on the waterfalls and the animals that we missed this giant mountain also in our view. But at least we're enjoying it for our last day. All right, time to head out now. Let's go. Ready? Train now, leaving Tsavo National Park, and we have about 3 hours till we get to Nairobi terminus. It was so amazing coming back to Tsavo after almost 20 years and taking Aiden on his very first safari. Turns out the brainwashing about animals actually worked.